Ducks Homestead, y'all. I'm glad you're back, and if you're new, if you just stopped by, I'm glad you're here. Now today, I'm going to show you how I'm going to can some soup beans and ham, okay? Now, a few days ago, Tim wanted a ham, and we had bought this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I guess, about a half of a bone-in ham, and I thought, how will we ever eat it? Well, our grandkids come over, and they ate a little bit with us, but this is all we got left. This is it. And so I'm going to chop this up, chunk it up, or, you know, put it in little pieces, because I'm going to do these in pint jars. And I'm going to do these with these beans. Now, I'm using my ball book, this one, okay? I've got two ball books. I've got this one, and then I've got this one. But this is my oldest one, and this is falling apart, actually. And it's old. I've got everything marked, and I'm just used to it, you know. So this is the one I use the most. So I'm going to use on page 111 if you have this book. And I'm sure it's in the other book. I just don't know what page it is. And it's beans or peas dried. This is how I did my split pea soup, remember, on that video? Well, I'm going to do some soup, ham and bean soup. You know, like ham and beans, like you eat cornbread with. Those, okay? So, what do I always tell you guys? Use what you got, right? So I didn't want to go back to the store, and I had 4 pounds of Great Northern beans, and then I had a 4-pound bag of pinto beans. Well, I'd never thought about using pinto beans for soup beans. I just never have, because in my house when I was growing up, we always ate Great Northern beans. And then Tim and I would do Great Northern, or we'd do black-eyed peas or something like that with ham, and do ham and beans or whatever, or ham and peas. So I'm using what I got, and I actually think it's going to be really good. So I'm going to give you a peeky of this, give you a shot of this. See that? Now, let me tell you what I did. That pan, this pan is not big enough, but I thought it would be. But it's not, and it was down here, but after you put it on and you bring it to a boil, and you boil it for 2 minutes, and then you take it off the fire and let it set for an hour. So I've got like 30 minutes left. And then you rinse them and you put them back in another pot, and I'm going to go to the bread shed and get a bigger pot. All my big pots are over there. And then you put them in there and you bring them to boil, and you let them simmer at a boil for 30 minutes. Now this is before you can it. Pints, I think it's an hour and 15 minutes, I think, but I'll tell you for sure here in a little bit. It's an hour and 30 minutes. It's 90 minutes for the quarts, but I'm not going to do the quarts. I'm going to do the pints. And anyway, it'll work out. It's going to work out, and it's not going to be mushy, because these are beans. Now, when I did my peas, I left the second step off. I just did this step, and then I canned them. But if you take one of these beans, they're still hard, okay? And I've still got to cook them at a slow simmering boil for 30 minutes. It would come out of the skin. But the bean is still hard. So you do, you know, for safety procedures, and I know a lot of people will just put their beans in after they rinse them and wash them, and they'll put them in their thing and cook them. And that, if that's how you do it, that's fine. If you're watching and you do it that way, that's fine. But I try to do it the safest way I can do it. I'm going to do it for the full amount of minutes. I'm going to do these beans like it says to do them, and that's how I've done them. I've done pinto beans before just by themselves, because we do homemade burritos and stuff, and it's so easy just to go grab, you know, about 3 of those off the shelf, put my cheese with it, and make our bean burritos. But the soup beans, I'm going to do the same way, and I'm going to have meat in it. Now, granted, this meat is already cooked, okay? But it ain't going to hurt anything. It ain't going to hurt a thing for it to cook for 75 minutes or however long. I'll tell you for sure here in a little. I think it's an hour and 15 minutes, 75 minutes. Anyway, let me run over to the bread shed. I'm going to get another pan. I got my double cooker out because I think I can get 14 pints in there. I think I can get 14 pints out. Maybe not. I might not get that many. But we're going to try. We're going to see, okay? So let me run over there, and I'll be right back. All right. That wind is crazy out there. I'm just going to tell you. So I've been running back and forth, and I went back and got another pan. It still isn't big enough, I don't think, but we're going to use it because I'm not going back over there. So if you can see down in here, see that? And then same with this. So I'm going to bring this to a boil, both of them. Hopefully it won't boil over the top. And then I'm going to turn the heat down and let it simmer at a boil for 30 minutes. Okay? And then we'll be done with that. And we're going to scoot them back. And then we're going to bring our jars in and we're going to fill our jars up. I did put some more hot water back here in case I run out of some water in the beans, because, you know, I will have to fill the jars up with some liquid. You got to have some liquid with it. So I did put some back there just in case we run out. And I've been doing these snack sticks. I still haven't done my dishes yet, but I'm getting there. I've got these down over here. I've got another batch in the oven. And I've got some in the dehydrator over there. So I'm getting at 20 pounds. What was I thinking? So let me get this done, and I'll get back with you when I get ready to fill the jars, and we'll get this show on the road, as they say. All right? Don't go nowhere. All right, y'all. We are to the point where these are done, and we're going to put these in our jars. Now, let me find all my stainless steel stuff is over at the bread shed. And I don't think I have an apron over here or anything, but that's okay. Because I do a lot of my stuff over there, but that's okay. We're going to do it right here. And it's just, I'm just going to tell you, if you ever decide to get two kitchens, it's good and bad all in the same thing, okay? I don't know how else to explain it. Because the things that I have over there, sometimes I need over here. I'm trying to get doubles of everything over there. You know, same thing over there as I got over here. And I'm working on it. I just don't have it done yet. So, okay, so I'm going to get me a good ladle full of beans. And then I'm just going to I ought to be putting this in there. Because that water in that pan there is kind of dark from the beans, and I rinsed them too. But we're going to put some clean in there. I'm not going to put any salt. I'm telling you, this ham is salty. Just going to tell you. Okay, so you got the gist of it. So I got my clean water over here, okay? And I'm putting half beans, half to an inch up, which is a ladle full, which is a half of a cup, okay? We're going to put 1 scoop, put some ham, and I'm going to put some of this clean water, I guess. Looks a little better than the other. Probably going to run out of it though. Okay. All right, you're going to leave an inch headspace. So right there is what it's going to look like. Can you see that? Okay, let me get this done. I'll get back with you. I'm going to go through here and I'm debubbling because you want to move that around. It's got some solid with the liquid. With liquid, you really don't have to do this. But with solid, if it's got some solid in there, you want to. Okay, and get the air out. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put these. I'm heating up my water in here, and we're going to clean the jars, the rims. We're going to clean the rims really good. I'm getting tired. Can y'all tell? It's all right though. So we're going to clean this real good because that fat had some ham, or that ham had some fat on it, kids. So we want to make sure there's no greasy grease on the outside of this, or our seal, it won't seal. Okay, so I'll just go down through here and do these real quick. I don't know about how real quick, but I'm gonna do them. Like I said, they say now that you do not have to sterilize your jars if you're going to press your can, because it gets up such high heat, it's going to kill whatever's in there. Okay, under that many pounds of pressure. Yeah, it's not going to live. There's some paper towel stuck on that. Now, when I water bath, I do. I sterilize all my stuff. But just make sure your jars are clean and stuff. Make sure that you wipe your rims down real good. And I just want to apologize for the lighting because we're here at the house. This is where I started this channel over here. But it's, I tell you what, when you get good lighting and then you have to come back to this, it's crazy how much you really like the light. But anyway, I didn't have any sound. I don't have my mic on over here either. So I was hoping that you all can hear me. I will try when I edit this video, I will try to turn the volume up. Sometimes that works, sometimes that don't work. Okay, we got 2 left over. I'll dry them and put them back. Sometimes some of these lids, finger tight too. Sometimes the lids don't go on good. And I think sometimes that's why my jars break. I don't know. Now see that one, that lid is all dented in there. So we're just gonna throw him away. I might keep him for, I don't know, something, but not canning. Let's see how many we can get on this bottom row. That one's a little rusty. We may have to get a different one. One more. I got a thing on it. I'm just going to scoop these apart here like that. We're going to let this steam vent, however you want to call it. And then I'm going to put the jiggler on, and then I'm going to do the countdown. And then I'll bring you back when, probably when they're done. I'll have to let them cool inside of there. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing my snack sticks. I've got this many done over here. And they're good. They're really yummy. And I've got some in the dehydrator over there. But, it, you know, if you dehydrate stuff, you know it takes a lot longer. I've got the oven at 200 over here so I can get them done quicker. And I got a second batch in here. And the ones in the dehydrator's not even done yet. So, anyway. All right, guys. I'll bring you back when we're all finished, all right? Don't go nowhere. All right, so I got all those ham and beans and just beans. I got them all done. And I'm still working on the snack sticks. I've got some more in the oven. 20 pounds is a lot, y'all. So anyways, I just wanted to get back with you and show you how them turned out. They turned out good. I'm going to put them on the shelf. They're going to be good for through this next cold spell we're going to have or whatever. You know, through the year till next year, and then we'll do some more. So get you some stuff canned, y'all. Can some stuff. And like I said, if it's your first time, have someone do it with you. You know, I mean, because it's a little different than just watching a video. To have someone right next to you to do it, okay? So, unless you want to, you know, but just be safe. Just be safe. And follow your manufacturer's instructions on your canner and, you know, your ball book or whatever book you use, you know, go buy all that, okay? So I'm going to get off here. It's the first of the year, first day of the year. So, what am I doing? I'm cooking. So, anyways, we love y'all, and Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next video.